Understanding yourself is the key to free will. Until you understand the self, you can't make choices. You may think, oh, I was dealt bad cards. Oh, I'm in this circumstance. Oh, my parents won't let me do this. Oh, this and that and the third. Oh, people won't like me. All these things are literally just limitations you've set on your mind. And even if you want to look beyond that and you're like, oh, this neuroses goes deep, it's like a schism, or no, this is truth, or blah, blah, blah. No. Again, what you're doing is running away from your will. I'll give you a personal anecdote. This happened after a conversation with a friend, childhood best friend. We hadn't talked in so many years. We finally met up. We went out to dinner, and we had a big conversation about free will. And you know, I had some very deterministic views. I was like, oh, but what if you're dealt these cards? Or, oh, but if you're born here, or, oh, this. But really, no matter what, the cards that you are dealt are not your will. That's not the free will. It's what you choose to do with the cards. Yeah, it may be unfair that you're not born into a millionaire family and you have to struggle, but that's 99% of people. So there's no point in even thinking about that. Yeah, it's unfair, but so what? You have the actual ability to make the choices. The onus is on you. The onus of life is on you. Once you get rid of that free will in your head, like, okay, when you're a child, right? You see a piece of candy, you just go after it, you know? Maybe you steal it. Maybe you take it from a friend. Maybe you ask, but irregardless, you have that will. You know what I'm saying? You started with that will to just go out and be like, and then you did it. Then after you were told, oh, you can't just steal, or oh, blah, 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 blah. And that may not be the best example, but what I'm saying is you're born with this will, and it's internalized into you, but it's beaten out of you by either your own self or the accumulation of life. People beating it out of you because they don't want you to really be able to experience yourself. That part of it is also that they haven't experienced the actual free will of life, so they place all these deterministic views on you. And understand that we actually are in control, you know? We actually can go out there and fucking control. It's on us to be able to get the wealth of knowledge and actually move this planet into a good direction. And we have that ability. We do. We literally have that ability. We can start by just healing the self, right? You heal the self. What do you do after you heal the self? That influences the people around you. So maybe you have some unhealed people around you. Boom, they start to pick up some things here and there. And then boom, the ball starts rolling. The momentum begins. The snowball begins. And then what happens? You can influence the circle around you. You can do that. Huh. It's crazy, right? But no. Instead, what you probably think is, no, you can't do that. No. My friend, oh, he can't, you know, that's his own life. Relax. Relax. All right? Chill out and realize that you actually have control. All right? You have control. Like me, I'm about to control these pull-ups. But seriously, you have control and you have to understand yourself. I'll give an example. I understand that if I don't move enough throughout the day, if I don't do some exercise or something, I get very stagnant. I get very depressed. Well, not depressed, but I get anxiety ridden. Because all this energy is inside of me and I know I should be doing something with it and I'm not. So then I hate my life. I hate everyone. You know, like you get like that. Once you actually realize what you are, so me, I realize I have this bundle of energy that I have to release daily. If not, it's like a ticking time bomb. Every couple months, if I don't release it enough, because I've been through this stagnant periods where I'm not releasing this energy, or I'm not transmuting it, or whatever you want to say. Then I'm like, fuck. Once you start to understand yourself, that's when you can actually move in accordance with your free will. If you don't understand yourself, like if I didn't understand that I need to release this energy in order to, be good, then I wouldn't feel like I have that free will. I'd be so anxiety ridden, like, oh, my life sucks. Oh, my life, it sucks. Please give me pity. Please. I understand. Got to get after it. And not in some cringy, like, oh, you got to be a businessman. You gotta get after it every day. You got to work out. You got to wake up at 5 a.m. You got to do all that cold shower. None of that. I just understand I got to work out every day. That's really it. This is a nice movie. I like this movie. I can't be like that. I have to be active every day. And I understand that. Pretty much in conclusion, it's like what they fucking used to make us do in middle school and elementary school. In conclusion, understanding yourself is the key to free will. Until you understand yourself, you will always feel like life determines for you. But once you understand the self, understand who you are, and are free of the manipulations of the world, then that's when you break free. And then that's when you can actually bloop, 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 control this bitch. Then you get into the spaceship. Houston, we do not have a problem because I'm in control. That's me driving off.